Hello everybody, well we're going to look at BAT on this one. Okay, so a lot of people on my Telegram and a lot of comments coming through since the XRP video I made, which was basically a few days ago, maybe a bit longer. Well, actually I've been going on about it for a few months now, saying that we've come to a consolidation phase, we're in an accumulation phase, and now we've got the power to move. And so now we've seen some of that power, to say the least. We've seen that power completely just rocket, just go crazy. And obviously you can watch my XRP videos on that. So I don't have a crystal ball. I use TA on a very long term time frame. So it was always going to launch large XRP. I didn't expect it to launch this large this quick, even though the signal was apparent last week. That signal should play out over a long period of time, but obviously it's moved quite high already. So that one did work out really well. So the next thing on my list, and this is something that again I've been talking about for a little while now, is BAT. So Basic Attention Token is, in my opinion, it's a different chart. It's not following the same patterns or anything like that. There's no correlation, but it's looking like it wants to do something similar, in a sense of, it's going to break out in an enormous fashion, in the same way that the XRP has done recently. Now XRP, if you imagine it being like a spring, all right, so that spring it's just been getting tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, and now it's just been released, and there's reasons for that I've gone into in my XRP videos. Basic Attention Token is like a smaller version of that. So XRP has taken two and a half years for that spring to be unleashed, and now the spring is being unleashed, and it's just going crazy, and it will continue to go crazy all through next year. But Basic Attention Token has done it over a smaller time frame. So what we're seeing here on BAT is that we had this breakout here, and if I remember rightly, the chart was looking very good and everything, but this move here was off the back of something to do with their internet browser offering a free VPN. So basically incentive for people to use the browser and then obviously use Brave. So a fundamental reason for that to pump like that. And then what usually happens when you have a pump like that, especially if it's off the back of news, and it's buy the rumor, sell the news. That's the deal. So the rumor was bought and then sold basically, and now what happened is a period of consolidation. Consolidation basically is anywhere underneath this trend line here. This trend line being, the resistance. So what happened a couple of days ago is that the resistance was broken. All that, being pretty underwhelming, but the Bollinger Band on the daily chart here is very tight indeed. In fact, when we broke that resistance trend line, we were here, it was very tight. Look how tight that Bollinger Band is. It's actually bigger than you think, but this only holds more weight to the fact that I think there's going to be an enormous move, in the 20 to maybe 30% move. So we've broken out of that, and now we've poked ourselves out of the top of that Bollinger Band for the first time in what would appear to be a very long time. We've not seen the top of this Bollinger Band being pierced like this since we went crazy up here. So it was all relatively common back in this uptrend, but we've basically been stuck beneath the centre of that Bollinger Band, this pink line basically, pretty much the whole time. So we've broken above it. We're above not all major moving averages. We've got the 200 exponential here, and by the way, we do have this death cross, but don't know if that's entirely relevant at this point. We'll measure that death cross out from the price action, see where it brought us down to. So we crossed, we'll say here, shall we? We'll just say there. The retracement 20%. Okay, so slightly underwhelming retracement as well. I would have imagined a little bit more than that, but as the sentiment in the market's now picking up, we could set this reversal in motion. Let's go to a 4-hourly chart, see how that looks. So very nice on the 4-hourly here, above all major moving averages on the 4-hourly. Definitely, everything's looking a little overextended in all fairness, even just for this 4-hourly. But the 4-hourly definitely is going bullish, and we will have this golden cross take place probably by tomorrow, provided that we stay above areas of 20 cents. We'll call it just above. So BAT looking good on the 4-hourly, definitely. To the 12-hourly, let's have a look at that. 12-hourly looking like it's being rejected on the 200 exponential, which is around 22. So we have not reached that yet, but 22.5 cent, that would be a nice area. MACD's turning up, RSI's turning up. Money flow index, plenty of room to move. and back to the daily. So I've been getting quite excited about this token basically when I saw the state of this RSI all the way down here at this level. Waiting for us to break out of here is basically, I've just been trying to long this. People on my Telegram know this, with pretty much no success. A little bit of success today, but generally no success trying to long this token. The chart is crying out for a breakout. It's crying out for a breakout, and it looks like it wants to break out at any minute. So we're being, it would appear here now that we're being rejected on this Ichimoku cloud at the very bottom of it. This cloud is obviously still pretty red for the time being, but it's shrunk to an incredibly slim size. So that slimness is basically a smaller area of resistance for us. If we can break our little heads above it, we'll see similar things to what happened with XRP. In fact, XRP is not going to show it there, but XRP on the weekly, we were initially rejected from here, and then when we broke above it, we basically made what would that be from there to there, from that to that, a 40% move. Now I did say on my previous video that we were looking to make a move in the 70%, so about 75%, and it looks like we're still on for that actually. So yeah, I mean, like I say, there's no crystal ball, and you know, there's only technical analysis and patience, and I've had that with XRP, which is why I was able to make that call. It made a very specific, unique tick, which is what made it, you know, which was why we were able to get in at the levels that we got in at and do so well out of it. Similar to that with Basic Attention Token, it has broken out of this consolidation phase now, which means that it's almost got the ability for what you've seen with XRP to do a blue sky breakout kind of move. The only thing that's facing us now is this Ichimoku cloud, which again is, you know, as of today, it's a lot thinner than it was 2 days ago, 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would have been impossible to make our way through this area here of resistance, and now the resistance is clearly a lot less. And once we've broken from that, we will be looking very good. Once you're above the red, it'll then should turn to green, and then once you're in the green, above the green, everything's good. So let's just have a look to see if we can find the Ichimoku cloud cross. It's very difficult, I've got so many trend lines on here, but yes, we do have the conversion line crossing over the baseline from yesterday, which is in itself a buy signal. So I mean, I pretty much went long on this yesterday. I didn't even look at that. I just knew that breaking out of here is again another opportunity for me to try and buy it and go long on it and test it on the bottom of this Bollinger Band. So I'm going to hold this long. Hopefully this long will be the long of longs, and I'm hoping to see areas of about 31 or more cent get touched, which will measure that move out from where we are at this very second, at 30%, and that would be about 37%, and that would be my top target for now. But that is a very high target, especially even if you're just doing a bit of leverage trading with 5x or something. That's an enormous amount of returns you'd get back from that. Would be absolutely incredible, and that's all I'm doing because I'm expecting more move to the up than I am to the down. So I'm not going any higher than 5x leverage on this, and to be honest with you, I won't need it. If I get 5x with $1,000 moving at that kind of pace, you know, that's significant money there. So if like I say, if you're new to the channel, just join my Telegram, and you can you know, chat amongst everybody there. It's not a paid thing. It's just basically a crypto chat basically. And I hope you have a nice day. Take it easy. Thank you for watching.